June 30th this month. Emmanuel Tor, KTN News, Nairobi.
Well, away from Parliament, Trade Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria has been barred by the High Court from uttering, belittling or even demeaning words against the media. Justice Lawrence Mugambi ruled in a petition seeking to declare the CS unfit for public office. Now, this came as Azimio senators stormed out of the Senate protesting the appearance of Kuria in what they termed as efforts to sanitize him of allegations leveled against him in the media. KTN's political affairs reporter Daniel Kariuki reports.
Trade CS Moses Kuria is a man under scrutiny for his integrity specifically.
Let us pray.
In the last few days, the CS has hit the headlines for all the wrong reasons. His fight against the Fourth Estate. On Wednesday, CS Kuria was before the Senate to outline his ministry's progress, but before he could answer questions, Azimio senators raised a point of order demanding to find out whether it was proper for the CS to appear before the House with a censure motion on his conduct filed already in the House.
And my fear is that the CS is going to use this privilege of appearance before the Senate to cleanse himself of the accusations that are contained in that motion.
The things that the Honorable Moses Kuria has said about the media in relation to aspects that touch on the questions that were asked by Senator for Marsabit. Our colleagues in the minority side have never taken time to listen to any particular cabinet secretary. But today, they want to stop the rest of us who want to continue holding the executive to account.
Senate Speaker Mason Kingi allowed Kuria to proceed, saying the censure motion on Kuria had not been admitted in the House yet.
Having not seen this proposed motion, it cannot be a subject of discussion on the floor of the House today.
This prompting Azimio senators to storm out, leaving the Kenya Kwanza senators in the House. Azimio expressing their displeasure over the CS presence in the House.
Media freedom is a key pillar of any democratic state. So for somebody who has used such vile language that we cannot even repeat here, directed at members of the press, to again be allowed to speak to members of the Senate here.
We should not allow this parliament to be soiled by the character of Moses Kuria. It's important that such kind of persons should not even hold the position of the cabinet secretary.
I am not apologizing. There's nobody who is pro-media more than me. But I know the difference between media and what Thomas Baldwin called the prerogative of the harlot, the exercise of power without responsibility.
Kuria claiming owners of several edible oil farms were behind the expose in the media.
The reason that there is the outcry in the media is that, in my honest opinion, is noise sponsored by these 5 companies which I have stated.
Those allegations, if we cannot prove them, kindly drop them. If you can prove them, go ahead and give us factual basis of those allegations.
At the same time, the High Court has issued orders stopping Trade CS Moses Kuria from uttering or expressing any insulting and demeaning words against any media practitioner. Justice Lawrence Mugambi issued the order following an application filed by one Charles Mogane, a human rights defender, on the suitability of Kuria to hold office. The matter will be mentioned on 24th July this year. Daniel Kariuki, KTN News.
Believe me, that's not the end of it, because President William Ruto has taken the side of the BC